Alright, hey guys, Abomination 9 here, back playing some more Dragomon Hunter. When we left off, I think we were doing some bulletin board stuff, the old ones. But now we're up to level 30, and I'm actually going to be doing a main quest in this video, which is a shortcut to a ruined country, I think that's what it's called. And I'm doing this because I think this is the right quest from when I was doing the closed beta that I thought was the coolest, and yet the worst quest at the same time. Because of there was like some mechanics that were broken with it, and it wasn't long enough, but it had some sick metal playing. Like, it's the only time I've heard like the game like play metal music in this in it. So I was like, oh man, this metal. So yeah, before we get to that, I'm gonna hit you up with a pro tip here. Which I think this is what the next quest is supposed to tell you, but it doesn't actually really tell you how to do this. I just figured it out like yesterday, literally. Like, I didn't even figure it out in the closed beta because I didn't understand because they didn't tell you. But if you put your weapons on your hotbar, which each class has two, I don't know, what would you call them? Two skill sets, I guess. You can either be the starter skill set or the second, and those are changed depending on what weapon you're using. As a what am I? A mage or whatever? I don't know. I have a staff, but I can also use a hunting horn. Now, if you put both weapons on your hotbar, you can actually switch them mid-fight. And get like a whole new skill set. So I have them set to my third invisible hotbar, which if you press this plus right here, it'll show you. So I have them set to this hotbar here. So you have three hotbars. Because you can hide the one on top too, so you can hide all three of them, but I'm only hiding that one. So if I press Alt 2, I'm now using my hunting horn, and you can do this during combat. Combat does not stop you from doing this, so you can have an entire new skill set during combat, and you saw there how fast I was able to re-switch afterwards. There's like somewhat of a cooldown, but obviously it's only a couple seconds. So yeah, now we can actually go in. Now hopefully this is the right... Okay, so yeah, I can already tell you this is the right quest for fighting this giant dragon. Oh, well, okay, apparently my stuff is needs to be fixed. Because I think just going into places or doing stuff or using it reduces the durability, so yeah, I'll just cut back to when I'm done. Alright, I'm back from doing that, so now we can actually go in. And you get to see the best and worst quest in the game. Unless they fixed it, of course. Wait, is this the same? I didn't realize it was this map. I thought it was a different map. Unless they changed the maps. I think the cutscene was a bit broken there, so already we're up to a bad start. I think I was supposed to be lying on the ground. Okay, so, first off, you see how much space this Dragomon takes on the screen. Need to be able to zoom out way more than this, because we're about to, if it happens again, we're about to have a problem. So we're not going to talk to him about the quest, we're just going to move on. So, one of these skills, I think, puts a thing around us. Where, I don't know if it's gonna do it again, but, like, it got stuck on, one of the skills, I think. Can I not fight these guys? Okay, it was this one. Okay, there it is, where we've already broken the game. Because it's like, look, at how much room that looks... Okay, they fixed it now. Before, before that would just get stuck there. I guess it kind of gets stuck there now on the screen, so it's like, I can't see anything. You need to be zoomed out at least, like, double. You need, like, almost, I wouldn't say isometric, but you need, like, close to it. You need like way bigger thing than this because like you can't see what's going on. The Dragomon's so huge. And this stupid area of effects or whatever it's doing is taking up the entire screen. So like I might as well not even use it. Okay, we got rid of them. So yeah, that's why this quest is the best and the worst. Literally, I think it's just the best because of that metal music at the end of it, and then it's the worst because of everything else. This Dragomon's way too huge. He takes up too much portion of the screen. You can't really see what's going on. It's kind of hard to like click on enemies because of it. And this, like literally, this is just makes it so much worse. Like you can't see. I think they might have zoomed the screen out a little bit more. Because I think I remember it taking up way more of the screen than that. I think it was about here, like how much your screen was taken up, but still, this is not okay. Oh, he hit me. So if you can't tell what's going on, there's not much I can really do about that. Like, this is just, you're stuck with this. I could probably get off of this thing and just fight normally, but I'm not gonna do that. Since this is how they intended it to be played, this is what I'm gonna play it that way. So we're gonna fight like a giant dragon, so one of the bigger things in the game, though I don't know if you even get to actually fight him later on. Because that turtle, what's his name, Torcus? No, I think Torcus is the other guy. I don't remember what the turtle's name is, if that is actually his name. I think it might not be. But the, Venusaur, basically, he's pretty big, but I think this guy's actually bigger. And I think the game's actually, I don't know, I feel like it might be set to like, any Dragomon that's too big has no way to move. They just stick them down to the ground. You have to fight them there, which is really dumb. That's really bad. I mean, come on. Like, they need to move around, not just sit in one spot and let you just pick at them from a distance. Is he still alive? He wasn't doing anything. That was weird. But yeah, seriously, they need to add movement to those enemies. Come on. Can you die already? Because this is like wasting. Oh, this stupid. I won't use that move anymore because it's just a waste of time. You don't even get to finish this fight. Like, I'll just spoil it right now. You don't even get to finish the fight. You fight him for like, I don't know, like a minute to some sick metal. And then it's like, oh yeah, Bane's just gonna come in and like one-shot the monster, and it's like, are you kidding me? Like if this Dragomon, if we weren't writing this Dragomon, I actually fought him hand to hand, which I think we might be able to do. Well, actually, no, I don't think we can, cause the option to dismount isn't here. I don't know if I'm allowed to use my Dragomon to try to force it to dismount, but I don't know. Oh, oops, I used this stupid skill. Can I not fight these stupid rhinos that take like a year to kill? And when they hit you, you get stunned for like an hour. Which takes even more time to do this. Okay, I think he's about to die. If I hit him, I actually get a hit on him, but all my moves take a while to activate. There we go. So here he is. So he's pretty big. Does he actually move now? So there's a sick metal. I'll just let it play for a little bit. Isn't that music sick? Well, kind of. It's not like super amazing, but it's pretty cool for this game at least. Also, wait, does he have Azurus power? I think he's just like a reskinned Azurus, to be honest. I think they just put this Dragomon on Azurus' skin, because that's the same kind of like green electricity power that he has. And that's kind of the same claw swipe that that Azurus has. And I'm pretty sure Azurus has a spray as well, so I think this is literally just a wait, not Azurus, I'm calling him the freaking thing from Monster Hunter. Oops. Look, that particle effect's still there in the cutscene. Quintus. His name's Quintus. That's Quintus's green electric power. And some of his moves. So we freeze this giant Dragomon, then Bane comes up, uses his axe, and switches mid-combat to a greatsword. And you're like, oh my god, how did you do that? How did you switch mid-combat? Well, I told you how to do that at the beginning of the game. It's pretty easy. I don't know if you're supposed to be able to do it this quick though. So you can actually see that's how long it takes. Blah blah blah. I'll actually see if there's any where it actually talks to you about switching. Yeah, you switch to all types of combat, blah blah blah. 2 weapons. You can barely handle 1. So blah blah blah, blah blah blah. I've already talked about the fact that you can switch. So yeah, that's it. So the worst best quest, and like it's only the best quest because of that medal. And the medal, even then, is kind of, I wouldn't say mediocre, but it's not like super great. But I don't know, like that quest needs to be fixed. But yeah, guys, thanks for. I guess we'll turn it in. Actually, do we have to go all the way to him to turn this in? Jesus Christ, we have to go through like the 50,000 people here in the hub world. Like killing the frame rate because there's like 200 or so people here. Alright, here he is.
Youngsters these days.
Blah blah blah. Yeah, just experience. So what was the next quest? Just talk, and then you get to pick your specialization, which is when you actually start being able to add extra buffs or I don't know, augments to your skills. So yeah, guys, thanks for watching. Tune in to the next episode. Like, share, comment, do. See ya.